Tonight's episode is brought to you by the Be Real Podcast Network. For more episodes like this, go to BREELnetwork.com. Enjoy the show.
Fatality.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Movie Guys Podcast. Tonight, we're talking about Man movie. Unfortunately, everybody else want to talk about John Wick 2. This is Jordan, along with his buddies Eric and Ed. How you guys doing tonight?
Well, I'm not doing too bad. I did not want to see John Wick 2, by the way. But I absolutely, after seeing this, realized I'm never watching another Lego movie. Go ahead, continue.
I think I would have been better off seeing John Wick 2. But that's fine. Lego Batman, I think did it win the box office?
Probably. I mean, I would assume.
It's already made its money back. It was made for $80 million, and it's grossed.
Yeah, it definitely won with Lego Batman, with 50 Shades Darker, and John Wick 2 opening up right. Wow, they actually had a pretty decent opens, all of them.
I wonder if, like, I didn't go see the first 50 Shades movie or this one because, like, my biggest fear was walking in there and it's smelling like a fucking pier, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if that, have either of you experienced that?
No.
I mean, that was really offensive, and I apologize, but, like, I'm legitimately saying that I'm afraid of having, going in theater and like, what is that awful stench?
Hello, ladies.
I saw the first 50 Shades not in theaters. I saw the first 50 Shades from the Red Box with the wife. I got not even
ironically
halfway
named
through it.
All right, boys. We're talking about the Lego Batman movie.
Yes, Lego Batman.
We're doing everything in our power to talk about a different movie, I think.
Well, like, here's the thing. I mean, we want to start from the beginning. That's great. But, like, from everyone that I haven't talked to you guys about it yet because we saved the reactions for these podcasts just so we can get a kind of a genuine and first discussion is usually the best, right? Everyone else that I've talked to that has seen this movie said that they really liked it. Other reviews and other podcasts and other anyone who really was covering this was really saying that they loved this and they're just like, this is amazing, and or that it was just like the first movie, but the first movie was amazing. So kind of thing like that.
They're idiots.
Unpopular opinion. Yeah, I'm about to say, just like, because I've talked to many people about it. Well, it's good to hear that I'm in good company then. I was like, am I taking a crazy pill? Like, I just don't like the Lego movies. Like, it's not for me. Like, I feel like I have to kind of play along and be like, okay, well, obviously they did something right because these people are loving it, and these people love it. But, like, I don't at all. I think it's not good. Like,
I absolutely agree. I mean, I liked Lego Movie more than you did. I mean, I thought Lego Movie was tolerable, and I love Chris Pratt, but, like, this movie, I mean, I've played some of the Lego themed video games like Lego Star Wars and all those things. Like I've played that. Well, let me rephrase that. I think I saw the trailer for Lego Star Wars and, like, thought some of them were pretty funny, but, like, the Batman we know, although, like, the one that I like is relatively campy. Like, I like the Adam West stuff. This isn't campy. This was dumb. Like, it was funny. I laughed. I chuckled.
yeah.
But it was dumb in the sense of the first movie. The first movie had dumb humor, and this movie had equally as dumb humor. That if you're over the age of 11, you don't find funny unless you're relatively immature, which the three of us are. But I didn't find it funny enough to overcome it being just lame.
Oh, I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, like, I thought it was interesting that this is actually a direct sequel because I did not think they were going to do that. I mean, we'll get into the nuts and bolts of it. I mean, this movie takes place 3 years after the events of the first Lego movie.
Right.
So what this is telling me is that because at the end of the first Lego movie, you find out that everything is not real, that it's all in a kid's head because he wants his dad's attention and affection. So this takes place in the same world. And is the kid being Batman? Is that what's going on now?
It got dark.
The
didn't it?
kid has terrible parents, and he's making some relatively boring movies about it. Like that's a terrible concept if you think about it. My parents suck too, but guess what they didn't do? Make movies about it.
Well, okay. I mean, okay. So what happens is that
This is the real Batman.
Years.
I have a Batman cup.
It has been 3 years since the first movie, and Batman is fighting, of course, his arch nemesis, the Joker. But he's on a mission to prevent the Joker from destroying the city. But what I found ridiculous, where I was like, "Oh, this movie's gonna be bad." Batman defeats the Joker by telling him that he's not important as he thinks he is.
So keep in mind, and again, this is it's a completely a children's movie, you know. So like obviously in this movie, like you have like the undertone where, Batman who's always by himself and always a loner and just recluse doesn't really, it's not until he finds that he actually needs everybody that he needs to work together, you know. That at the end when he's I do need I need all of you, and that kind of moral.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's just the joke. Some jokes were fun. Like, the joke in the trailer that's in the movie that I really liked was Alfred making the joke of all the different Batmans over the years that we've seen in pulp culture. It's just funny. I mean, like, I liked that part. It just, yeah, you know what? It's just not as good as the Lego movie to me. I mean, like, it was fun, but it didn't have the same charm or wit, I would say.
So
You know what I mean? Like, it didn't
I had
have that
actually
same pizzazz.
I had prepared for this, just because I think I pride myself on this podcast as we all do that if I say that something is bad, well then why is it and what would you do to make it better? And I think I didn't want to go into this being like it sucked because I just didn't like it and that's the facts, Jack, and then move it on. I want to be like, well, why? Why isn't this for me? Everyone else seems to like this so much, but why don't I like this? So I really want to like dig deep and kind of go into that part. And so I started to look for the good first. By the way, just I want to admit something to you guys first that I did drift off in this movie. That's like that's serious face talking. I actually did drift off for I want to say half the movie. Anyway, but what I did, what I could say that I liked about this was because as a DC boy, the humor and the characters that they had in this movie were fantastic. I like that the jokes that there's a lot of Batman jokes, just like you had said, Jordan, with going through the different ones. It's just the way they did, and all the bad guys that you get to see too. Bane, which is funny enough, is voiced by Doug Benson, who does. That's a running joke on his podcast, him doing the Bane voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that was I like that they did that. That was really cool. But I think he knows Chris McKay, the director. But just like the level of comedians that are on there, I mean, the Kate Micucci, Ricky Lindholm, Eddie Izzard, Conan O'Brien, Zach Galifianakis, like all
Okay.
these people who are just like it seems like they all know each other and work together and stuff like that. So I just like that there's a cohesiveness there. I don't like the humor. I didn't like the story. And the reason why I figured this out, I think, is because the humor is very reactionary. A lot of other jokes that you'd hear in other movies, maybe like a Toy Story, is something with witty, something with words. There's dialogue. There is still wild movements because it's a kids' movie, bright colors, big movements. But in this one, when I say reactionary, I mean when somebody says something, another character reacts, and that's the gauge. That's the laugh right there. And the reaction is when like the Lego character jumps up and does an expression, or when he says something very out of character or out of the normal response. A reaction, and you're laughing at that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that this movie is like the Dane Cook of
Nice.
of kind of cartoon movies. That's the best way that I can put it. And I wouldn't want to take away from anybody. If you enjoyed this movie, that's you. You enjoyed it. It's just not for me. I like Dane Cook, by the way, but this movie is it's not my type of humor. So I'm trying to say.
Well, you see, now for me, this kind of movie is Family Guy, but for a kid's audience, where jokes
Oh.
don't have a point; they're just there because it's funny.
That's a good
Every
way.
time,
That's a good way of putting it too.
like every time Peter in Family Guy says, "Yeah, just like the time I," and then it goes to this whatever scene of him doing something ridiculous. There's no wit to it. There's no good humor to it. It's just something to make you laugh. And for the past movies that we've seen so far this year, I would like to argue that this year has been so bad for movies for us compared to last time this year. I'm depressed. I'm ready for the next Deadpool where I can have a good time. And I was hoping that Lego Batman would be my Deadpool where I can go in and have a good time. I didn't leave there having a good time. But okay, the Joker I liked. I liked the Robin character. I thought Alfred was the best one in the whole movie. I thought he was funny.
Ralph Fiennes.
I actually really liked Alfred. I don't know about you guys, but I thought he did a funny job. He did a good job. Personally.
Yeah. Were you guys trying to guess who the voices were?
I was trying to.
I think I got a few. I knew Doug Benson before going in because somebody had told me. I guessed Jason Mantzoukas as Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Galifianakis after a while as Joker. Yeah. Jenny Slate just because she has that voice. She's all right.
What do you guys think of Harley Quinn in this movie?
Played by Jenny Slate. Yeah. I mean that's a more recognizable Harley Quinn.
The only thing I'll say about it is Harley Quinn is really and truly like this awesome, sexy, deranged psychopath that like everybody wants to sleep with, and you can't translate that into a kids movie. It just doesn't work. So I will say that they did a somewhat of a decent job with her, but I hate to harp back on it, but like my entire life I wanted to marry somebody like Harley Quinn. And that's not Harley Quinn. It's just a kid's version of it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, again, everything's dumbed down. It's a kids movie.
The greatest part for me in this movie was Lord Voldemort, King Kong, Sauron, Wicked Witch of the West, Medusa, Agent Smith, all of his clones, and the Kraken from the Clash of the Titans.
Yeah, I mean, that was unexpected.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys. You had to go, what the fuck?
But let's keep in mind the context of this movie is, like we had said, a kid with really terrible parents and using his imagination. So, like, I had Power Rangers wrestling with Triple H when I was a kid, okay? Like, it would happen. And,
I know, but it's still funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it drew from the inspiration of the film.
Well, then, and the fight scene is something that, like, I don't know. I felt like as a kid, like, that's the fight scene that went on in my head.
By the way, guys, I want to point this out. Like, I went to the theater the other day. I accidentally trimmed my beard too short, and now I have a mustache. And I went to see this movie by myself on Valentine's Day.
Oh, full
so I walked
mustache?
I walked into a kids' theater. I walked into a theater with children by myself on Valentine's Day with a creepy mustache.
Hey, little boy, you want Valentine?
I felt extremely awkward.
Wait, you're going to tell me on Valentine's Day there was people in the theater? There was kids in the theater on a Tuesday night?
Well, I mean, their parents, like, took them on a, 5th grade date.
Oh, shit. Single mom going on a Valentine's Day with her son.
Nice.
But I didn't get to see any of the single mom action because I was the creeper in the kids movie by myself with a mustache.
Oh, that's the. You looking for a daddy, little boy?
Hey, sweetheart,
Where's your mama?
So
where's your mom?
So I can say that Ed's already gonna give this one a high review because of. Oh,
Well,
God.
technically speaking,
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't, sober when I went to see the movie.
Oh God, no.
Eric. Oh
Not
God,
not that
no.
I partook in anything illegal, which I don't. I
Oh,
know I
God,
don't
no.
do that. I don't do that.
Well, for me,
But
it's illegal for me.
yeah, well, you live in a certain place, and that I don't. So, but I will say that I partook in certain rituals that we as movie guys tended to partake in pre-movie and pre-review.
He's talking about popcorn, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, popcorn.
We all get the popcorn.
With
Yes.
extra butter.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Put a little bit more on there, sir. Thank you.
Hmm.
No, it's just I knew this movie was gonna be ridiculous. It was so crazy to see King Kong. I mean, for me, Agent Smith and all of his clones made me actually laugh a little bit in the theater. Like, there's Agent Smith and the clones. Like that's as far of a laugh it got out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was just funny to me. And then of course, Batman has to get Barbara, Batgirl, into this, which of course Batgirl had to be in this movie because it's for kids.
Rosario
But-
Dawson, by the way, who is, I think, has put herself now not only into both universes, but both extended and alternate universes.
Yes, that's true. You're absolutely right. I didn't even think of that.
She is like the comic book just.
Who is she? What? Hold on. What has she been in? That's been what?
Daredevil,
She's been in Daredevil.
Luke Cage.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's
Now-
look at her.
Rosario Dawson was in Daredevil.
Oh yeah. Oh, not the
Yeah,
movie.
bro.
Not the movie. Netflix.
No. Yeah, the Netflix TV show.
Oh, see, I haven't seen a single episode of that. Okay, so I didn't know that. Okay,
What,
I haven't.
dude?
There
That's
you
like
go.
one of the reasons to get Netflix is Daredevil.
All right, here we go.
Alright.
She's played in Daredevil. She's in Lego Batman as Batgirl. She voices Wonder Woman in a number of Justice League video games and videos.
Interesting.
Yeah, Wonder Woman is the big one. Tinkerbell, obviously,
For who? For what?
for Peter Pan. Duh.
I know for Peter Pan, but what like a Peter Pan movie that came out recently?
Tinkerbell and the Legend of the Never Beast.
Never even heard of that. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so she's just in both. She's constantly the voice of Wonder Woman for many movies. She's been in the Marvel Universe. I thought she was in more than just Luke Cage and
Oh,
Daredevil.
really? She's in Luke Cage as well.
well, it's the same It's the same city
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, see, I haven't seen Luke Cage either. So
Well, it's a spinoff, but like,
Jessica Jones.
Well, no,
she plays
yeah,
the same
that-
character in those
Yeah.
in those though.
okay,
So,
well, fair
but-
enough.
But yeah, Wonder Woman and she's on both sides, and now she's in a Lego version, so it's extended.
I mean, like
Or also,
Joker's plot wasn't unlike Joker. I mean, like Joker's plot was, he was going to set off bombs, like beneath an energy facility, causing, everything to explode. Like, I mean, that's very Joker-ish. I mean, I don't think Joker was terrible in this movie. I just, you know what? I was wrong. I'm gonna say it on the show. We should have watched John Wick 2. My fault.
yes, boys, I'm
My
telling
fault.
you, it's just like it's not. I enjoy seeing the characters. Of course, I mean, I grew up with these characters. I enjoy the actors that voice these characters. It's just everything else. I don't like the humor. I just don't like the interaction. I don't like the script. It's just not for me. Like that's plain and simply what it is. I feel like everyone else likes this movie, but I'm being just a Debbie Downer here and just being like, you know what? Nah, not this movie. So. Like it's the unique case where I feel like I don't know what the hell to tell you, boys. It's just some people like some people like olives with their mustard.
Did you guys know that Siri, the iPhone Siri, was in this movie as a voice?
I did not know that.
She was
Yeah.
the voice of the Bat computer.
Yeah, she was a pooter.
And you know what? I
Cuter.
never even put it together.
So Siri has a casting role.
Cut Apple that check.
Cut it. They're gonna need it when they start selling the iPhone 8 for $1,000 in September. So we'll see.
Is that confirmed? Wait. Never mind. We're getting sidetracked.
But no, I mean, like at the end of the day, Movie Guys podcast, us as a whole, don't do good. We're not good when it comes to reviewing kids' movies. But a little bit behind the scenes action for the fans here. I'm in charge of the schedule. I never heard of John Wick. I had no interest of seeing it because of that, but I know Lego Batman was supposed to be huge, I thought.
It won
So I
the
thought
week.
this would be something that we would love.
Opened close to 60, so I'd say it's pretty big.
I mean, like, I just figured it was, we all three love Batman, and this is just another Batman movie for us to have a good time with. Not thinking that, oh my God, my wife decided to go with me, and I know Ed's creepy with a mustache, but here I am on a Sunday morning by myself with a theater full of kids watching a Batman movie. This was worse than Turtles for me.
I'm too old for it. You know, if I had kids or
Yeah.
if I was a kid and I was just like kind of in the right mindset for it, and not saying like medicated or anything. I'm saying like actually just went in for with more of a simple, playful mind. I might have enjoyed it more. Just kind of big, but I just
and that's.
wasn't me.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's it.
I'm a little bit honestly. I'm a little bit disappointed myself because I love kids movies. I can legitimately watch any Disney movie from when we were growing up and before, and even now. Like I love I loved Zootopia. I love kids movies because it's just like all happy and stuff. But like this movie sucked. Like it just wasn't funny for me. Like
It's
it.
short attention. It's just quick. It's just
Yeah,
bright, colorful,
yeah.
big movements. Look up here, look up here. That's what it is.
It was
Candy. It's
it was
candy.
too wholesome to be Batman. Even though Batman is by nature campy in my thought process, it just for me it was too childish.
Well, and see, that's
But
when
that's
we
the
needed to
point.
be 15, right? We needed to be 15 and we needed to see this. And I thought, and then maybe we
Um,
think this is the greatest thing ever.
it's the Lego brand of it. Like that's what it's supposed to be. You automatically knew going into it that Lego anything is just going to be cut back, playful. It's just leave what you know at the door, but bring in the basics. You know.
And you know what sucks too is that Ed, you brought up earlier about how this kid has bad parents. This is 3 years since the first movie, so I'm assuming that kid was 10. So now this kid is 13 years old and playing with Lego Batman figures.
That abuse
He has a
level
problem.
boy.
He has yet to discover himself because when you
Yes,
do,
yeah.
you don't play with Legos anymore.
At 13, I was not playing with Lego Batman. I can tell you that.
No.
I just don't understand.
I was playing with something, but it wasn't Lego Batman.
Well, sometimes I called it Batman.
Was it Beanie Babies?
It was Pokemon.
Oh,
You were poking men. I'm sure you were.
there it is.
Hey, I'm gonna go outside and get absolutely wet because it's raining men. All right.
Wow, weather girl.
Nice. You like that reference?
I did.
All right, guys, let's get into our reviews of it. Ed, how much money are you going to give Lego Batman? No money, half price, full price. What are you going to give it?
I mean, if I had like kids and lived in that world where kid jokes were funny, and or I was a kid or something like that. I mean, I can see the appeal in it. As adults, I mean, if this movie was on Netflix, I'd watch it. So by rule, because it was on something that I would, if it was on something that I have a paid subscription for, personal rule, I'm giving it half price. I didn't enjoy the movie. I didn't enjoy the fact that like the humor was just slight chuckle, and then it was gone. And then they over tried to make. There were some parent jokes, but they weren't even funny. There were a couple dirty jokes, but nothing like major
Yeah.
that even made me laugh. So I'm gonna say half price.
All right. And Eric, what is your price for Lego Batman?
It's good you say half price. And I think I'd have to agree with you because there are some redeeming factors to this. If you're a parent, I would say yeah, like this movie is eye candy for whatever kid that you have. And obviously, it keeps it with the superhero, so you have like this relatability where you, as a parent, probably grew up with. I mean, given the age range, you probably grew up with a superhero, and so you're very familiar with it. And now this is a kind of a new breed for that too, and it's gonna keep your kid distracted for that hour and a half that you needed to. It's just bright and colorful, so I can see the aid in that too. Uh, all the jokes that were for the Batman jokes were fine. There were some I didn't like. Here's one that actually I remember when Batman was logging in, right? And it's like username Batman, password Iron Man sucks. Ha ha ha. It's like really like that's the joke is Iron Man sucks is your password. So like I mean whatever. I mean if it said Superman sucks that would be funny because you're in the same universe. Either way, I'm being real cynical now. Uh, but I see the appeal of it. It's just humor's not for me. I'd say it's worth half the ticket because I know that someone, the target audience is gonna get what they need out of it. Is what I'm trying to say. Me personally, I wouldn't spend a goddamn dime on this movie. I don't just ignore it. Ignore this and the Lego movie. But in the overall realm of things, this movie does serve a purpose, and it's worth a rent. I wouldn't say go to theaters for it.
This one, I'm gonna think of this one at half price as well. I mean, like it's not as good as the Lego movie, but it has nothing for me to come back to. You're right. I'm sure when my daughter gets a little bit older, I'll show her this, and maybe I'll freaking love it and say it's the best one of all time. I don't know. But right now, yeah, not that great. The jokes are very flat because, I thought I would really like this comedians that voice in this movie. I like them. Really kind of dig it, but it fell flat for me. It was too kidified. Hell, Disney's raunchier than this. I thought I was going to get something a little bit more, a little bit more, but hey, what are you going to do?
I feel like we should give this we should rate this an adult half price here, everybody. Like,
Yeah.
because if we were a kid, I feel like this would be like, oh yeah, a kid's full price,
Yeah, like if you.
Oh, he muted himself.
Yep. Oh, I hear him. I hear that now. It's gone.
I see it. You just didn't want to talk anymore.
Nope. Well, Skynet discovered that we hated this movie, so they made Jordan stop talking.
Yeah, no, that was me.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay.
Well, overall, I think we kind of give this one a half price. This was Jordan dropping the ball. Should have watched another movie. My fault. But next week, you guys should look forward to it because we have our Oscar special episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pretty excited about that.
Which I believe we're going to be doing that episode before.
Yeah, we were doing it before, so we'll just talk about the movies, and I don't know. I think I'm 2 movies behind watching all of them. He muted himself again.
Oh, here we go. Damn it, Jordan. You ruined everything.
But yeah, I think what he's trying to say is that we're going to be talking about it before the Oscars, and so we'll just kind of give opinions and guesses.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the movies that we think are gonna win versus the movies that and actors and directors who should win, and then trying to reconcile that with the politics involved.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Politics always.
Here. No.
Well, I mean, no. Yeah, I mean it's just you, but I see where you're going with it.
Just me. Not even nominated. What the fuck?
I mean, it was hilarious, but you can't have a movie where there's nothing but gay and dick jokes as movie of the year. They're funny, really funny.
Hey, Mad Max did it.
Yeah, but they did it tactfully.
You know what though? We'll bring it up actually the movie in that episode because I had read an article about why aren't there any horror movies ever nominated?
Well, because nobody
Good
sees
point.
them. I mean, we do, but we do. But what I mean by nobody, I mean people that
But
influence
like ever
movies.
like we could think of like a few maybe thrillers like Silence of the Lambs, but that was like completely different for its time too. But like how like actual like horror like because like remember when Ring or like when Saw first came out or kind of something like that where it's just like holy fuck like that scared the shit out of me, or like just a good or even The Conjuring, like we all love that, like
Yeah.
uh, uh best like musical score. I mean just anything really like to get a nomination for anything. Best makeup would be for a lot of these horror movies too. You think?
I mean,
We're cutting it. We're cutting it.
Don't
Anyway.
they?
Let's
Yeah.
save it for the episode.
Yeah.
We got to save it for the episode. But we do have some special announcements we will be announcing soon. So keep on checking us out on Twitter, Movie Guys Pod. You guys seem to really be focusing on that for us. So we're going to continue to let you guys know what's going on. We're not going to spoil anything right now, but we're looking forward to it. And we have other great episodes coming out because March, I know myself and I know Eric and Ed can't wait for March. We have coming up.
Yeah.
Go
Taking
go
off with
Power
Logan.
Rangers.
I'll go on.
So, yeah, I gotta talk my wife into seeing Logan. I hope, but I highly doubt it. So we'll see.
Hopefully, by the way, we soon get a Star Wars trailer. I'm pretty pumped that there's rumors swirling that we're going to be getting one in the next month or so.
The teaser, baby.
Hmm.
That'll be amazing. So, for Eric and Ed, thank you guys for joining me. Check us out on movieguyspodcast.com, BRealNetwork.com, on Twitter and Movie Guys Pod, on Facebook Movie Guys Podcast, and also on iTunes Movie Guys Podcast as well. And we will make this announcement doing our movieguyspodcast.com main site. However, though, transferring everything over to Podbean. You'll be able to find us at movieguyspodcast.podbean.com. And that has all these episodes, other episodes as well that are not on the main.com site, and everything else. We're also going to be on Stitcher. There's another one too, SoundCloud as well is where we're trying to get as well. So there's other forms you guys will be able to listen to us. Thank you for downloading us. We appreciate it. Other than that, Eric and Ed, have a great night.
Have a good night.
Peace.